Hey boys and girls, don't try this at home, making a video while driving. However, you will notice that I'm not looking at the camera, I am looking at the road. This is my second little video tidbit about my podcast. It's going to be launching in January called Your Church Matters. Here's what I want you to think about. What kind of questions would you have that the podcast could be helpful with? So one of the things that I want to do is to get people to email in some questions that you'd like for me to address in the podcast. There's some topics that you'd like for me to find some great information on, or just a question about anything. And I'm going to say there are no rules about asking questions. It has to relate to the church. I'm really not interested in answering theological questions, although I'm not afraid of those, and there might be a theological question that would be within what the scope of the podcast is. But really what I'm interested in are just kind of practical things about how the church can function. My whole premise is that your church matters to God no matter how large or how small or what your location is, and that you are significant, and your church can be significant in your community. So within those kind of things, and certainly once the podcast episode starts being posted, it may create some questions. I just kind of like to have some for these few beginning episodes that I'm going to record in advance before our launch in January of 2015. So here's how I want the questions to come to me. When you see this video on Facebook, don't send your questions that way. I'd like to kind of collect them all in one spot. So here's the way I'd like to get them. Send me an email at contactjerrylewis@gmail.com. And for anybody who may not know how to spell that, Jerry is Gerry. Lewis is Lewis. So contact jerrylewis@gmail.com. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I'm stinking excited.